Have you ever gazed up at the sky, watching an airplane soar above and wondered, how does that massive machine manage to fly? Well, there's a fascinating world of science and engineering behind it. It's a world where the principles of physics come alive, and human ingenuity takes flight. A world filled with the marvels of aviation, where gravity is defied, and the sky is no longer the limit. In the next few minutes, unravel the mystery of flight, exploring the principles that enable these mighty machines to defy gravity. To understand how an airplane flies, we first need to acquaint ourselves with the principle of lift. Lift is a force that pushes an airplane upwards into the sky. It's created by the airflow over the wings of the airplane. When air flows over the wings, it splits into two streams. The upper stream, which travels over the curved top of the wing, moves faster than the lower stream, which travels under the flat underside of the wing. This is where the shape of the wing, also known as the airfoil, comes into play. The airfoil is designed in such a way that it increases the speed of the air above it and slows down the air below. This difference in speed creates a pressure differential, with lower pressure above the wing and higher pressure beneath it. This principle, known as Bernoulli's principle, is what generates lift. So lift is what propels the airplane upwards, but what keeps it moving forward? Let's explore. Ever heard of the term thrust? Well, it's the force that propels an airplane forward. Now, let's dive into the concept of thrust a bit more. Essentially, thrust is the push that moves an airplane through the air. It's created by the airplane's engines, whether those are jet engines, turboprops, or piston engines. These engines suck in air at the front, compress it, mix it with fuel, and ignite it. This process results in a forceful ejection of hot gases out the back, propelling the airplane forward. It's a clear demonstration of Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. But it's not all plain sailing, or should we say, flying. Thrust has to overcome an opposing force called drag. Drag is the air resistance that an airplane encounters while it's in flight. Thrust gives us the forward motion, but what about the control? How do pilots manage to steer these colossal machines in the sky? Steering an airplane is no simple task, and it's all about control surfaces and stability. Now, what exactly are these control surfaces? Well, they are the movable parts of an airplane's wings and tail that allow a pilot to control the aircraft's direction and altitude. The ailerons, located on the outer rear edge of each wing, control roll or the side-to-side tilt of an airplane. By moving in opposite directions, they make the airplane roll to the left or right. Next up, we have the rudder, perched on the vertical tail fin. It governs yaw, or the side-to-side movement of the airplane's nose. When the pilot uses the rudder, the airplane's nose moves left or right. Elevators, on the horizontal tail fin, manage pitch or the up and down movement of the airplane's nose. When the elevators go up, the airplane's nose goes down, and vice versa. These control surfaces, along with the airplane's center of gravity, play a pivotal role in its stability and control. The center of gravity is the point where the airplane balances, and it's crucial for safe flight. If the center of gravity is too far forward or backward, it could make the airplane too stable or unstable, affecting its ability to climb, descend, or turn. And there you have it, the fascinating mechanics that allow an airplane to take to the skies and navigate its path. So, we've unraveled the mystery of flight, but let's quickly recap. We began our journey by understanding the principle of lift, a phenomenon created by air pressure differences on the upper and lower surfaces of the wing. This essential force counteracts gravity and allows the aircraft to rise. We then delved into the principle of thrust, which propels the airplane forward. Generated by engines, it overcomes drag and maintains the speed necessary for lift to occur. Remember, no thrust, no flight. Finally, we explored the role of control surfaces in the airplane's stability. These adjustable sections on the wings and tail allow pilots to maneuver the aircraft, adjusting its direction and altitude. So there you have it, the fundamental principles that make flight possible. It's a harmonious interplay of lift, thrust, and control surfaces, each contributing to the incredible feat of aviation. Next time you see an airplane in the sky, you'll know it's not just magic, but a marvel of science and engineering. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the skies.